Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today's video. My name is Abigail Ifoma. If you're new here or you're just seeing my video for the first time, welcome. So today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how I achieved this bonnet on my head with Ankarafabric. So please keep on watching. I'm going to start by measuring the size of the fabric I want to use. So what I have here is 23 by 23 inches. Just like a square shape. After getting the shape I want, just like so, I'm going to fold it into two. After folding it into two, I'm going to fold it again into two, that's into four. So right now, after folding into four, I'm just going to start from the edge, that's the closed edge. I put my tape on that particular side and then measure 11 inch. I'm going to mark it with chalk. That's what I'm going to do until I get to the other end. So when I get to the other end, I'm just going to cut it out with scissors. And by the time you cut it out with scissors, it's going to turn into a circle shape. So here is how it is after cutting it. So I'm going to take my lining, which you're seeing there, and then I lay it down. After laying it, I'm going to put the fabric, that's the main fabric, on it and then cut it out so I can have two fabrics, that's one lining and the main fabric. So after cutting, I'm just going to put the right side facing each other, and then after putting it like that, I'll fold it into two and then measure it with my tape. So I'm going to measure 3 inches round and then cut it out. So when I cut it out, this is how it should be looking like. So after cutting it, I will open it back and then here is how it should be. So I'm going to put my pin and then sew it round. That particular place where I cut, I'm going to sew it round. So right now I'm done sewing that particular side. I'm just going to turn it over to the back side. But what I'm doing here is I'm trying to use the scissors to cut just a little bit. So by the time I fold it, it's not going to be so full. It's going to be very okay. So what I'm going to do now is to turn it over and then use my pressing iron to press it down. Right now I'm done pressing it with my pressing iron. So what I'm going to do is to put my pin just like so, the way you're seeing, and then sew it around. So this time around I'm not sewing with the normal way of sewing. I'm just going to use the gather method. So what I'm doing right now is to make sure the gathers are in place. Since I'm using it for myself, I'm going to measure my head. My head normally is 23 inches. So remember at the initial stage, at the beginning of the video, I cut out 3 inch. So that's 3 inch. What I should have left is 20 inch. So I'm just going to entire fabric together to make sure I have exact 20 inch. So when I get the 20 inch, that's where I know I'm okay. I will just tie it round and then put that one on one side. So here is the fabric I'll be working on. What I'm going to use for the band is 6 by 68 inch. So after getting the size of the band I want, it's optional, you can use lesser than that. So after getting the particular size I want, the next thing I'm going to do is to fold half an inch on both sides and then press it down with my iron. So now that I'm done pressing I'm going to fold it just to get the middle part of the band. So when I get the middle part of the band, what we are going to be working on now is 20 inch. From the middle part of the band, which you're seeing, I'm going to measure half, that's 10 inch on the right side and 10 inch on the left side. That makes it 20 inch. I'm going to fold, the right side will be facing each other. So I'm just going to secure it with my pin. I'm not going to sew the middle part at all. I'm just going to sew the both side, left and right side, and then leave the middle part. That's what I'm going to do. So right now I'm done sewing the both parts, that's the left and the right side of the band. So I left the middle part like I said. So what I'm going to do now is to turn it to the right side. So here is the middle part of the band. What I'm going to do is to take the other fabric and then start joining them together, but I'm going to start from the middle side so I don't make mistake. So that's what I'm going to do until I finish sewing it round. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you do, please consider subscribing, drop a comment at the comment section. You can also share it with your loved ones, let them also know and learn from it. It's so simple and easy, friendly for beginners. So please consider subscribing, join my family. My family isn't complete without you guys. Please support the channel, and subscription is also free. Do well by giving the video a big thumbs up, and then let me know where you're watching from. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much and stay blessed always.